Photo bomb.
Good evening, punters. That was a photo bomb from Ben Wade, who just won the true poker tournament, the freeze-out. But I'm sitting here with Amin Chehade, he's the player of the moment here in SA Poker. He's leading in the Player of the Year in the SA Poker tournament, and he's also leading in the Southern Poker Tour Player of the Year. So how do you feel about that, Amin?
Very good, Don. Yes.
Yeah.
And hello, viewers.
Yeah. So Amin, how long have you been playing poker?
I reckon I started around 2004 when Joe Hashem won the World Series of Poker main event.
Oh, right.
Yeah, that's when I got into it. Probably the year before, I think Moneymaker. Was it Moneymaker who won it? I reckon
Yeah, so
2003.
relatively, yeah. So Moneymaker 2003.
So
then.
I hadn't played for, that's late. So I would have been, how old would I have been then? Yeah, about 30 odd. Yeah.
About 30.
Early 30s,
Yeah. So Moneymaker was the guy who famously went from a satellite, won the World Series of Poker, and then
Correct.
2 years later Hashem won the Aussie, the WSOP as well.
Yeah, that's right.
So heaps of money. Everyone got into poker.
I've been playing for about 20 years.
Yeah. So recently your game seems to have gone to another level. Like I've played against you for quite a few years, and I reckon you used to blow off your chips a bit, but lately this year I reckon you're playing a little bit more sensible, or what is it?
Yeah, I don't know. A lot of people think that, but I just think, I don't know. My reputation precedes me sometimes, but look, maybe I have had a little bit more patience, so picking my spots better and not bleeding as many chips. So yeah, probably tighten up just a little bit, just a bit of fine tuning.
Yeah, a few guys said to me you don't give up your tournament live quite as much, so you hang on to chips if you got somewhere.
They say I'm a short stack specialist, so I do, ironically enough, seem to play better when I'm short stack, which is bizarre. But
yeah, I join the club. Like I'm called that too. Like
it's like when you're forced to do it, you do it. Whereas you get some of these tournaments and they're big, they're real deep, and you just seem to think I can bleed a bit, but it's so important. Just every chip not put in the pot is a chip save. So I try to save as many chips as I can and not be in pots where I shouldn't really be.
Yeah. So we're here this Southern Poker Tour Day 3. In the background we've got the final table of the teams event.
Yep.
What events have you been going in this series?
All right, I came up Wednesday, played the main event satellite, no good. Come back Thursday, which was yesterday, and played the high rollers. I made the money, came 17th for $750, so that was good. Ran deepish. That was a good tournament, 15k to the winner.
And the winner was your mate Shane Baxter?
Yeah, who busted me, but that's okay.
Did you get it in good?
I did, yeah. Small and big blind, got folded to him. He shoved with 9-6. I wake up with ace queen suited and call. It was about 40% of his stack, so it was a fair bit. I flop a nut flush draw, he flops a 9 high. He flops his 9, I flop nut flush, 2 overs and a brick. So that was that. Then I entered the main today, satellite flight, and I made day 2, which is on Sunday, with 180k. And then I jumped into the super high roller and made day 2 of that, but very short. So like I said, I'm probably favourite to win it then. I've got about 8 big blinds going into tomorrow.
Yeah, well that's enough.
Yes, good enough.
Although people can buy in tomorrow still for that with about 30 big blinds.
Correct, yeah. 100k starting stack, and I reckon the blinds are 15.
Head on back to your final table, guys.
The blinds are 1,503k.
Yeah. So Shane Baxter, who won the high roller.
Yep.
They often say he's the unluckiest player in poker. Well, he certainly wasn't in the high roller.
He got very, very lucky. So maybe the stars aligned, and it's funny. He actually, and he's advertised it well. He quit his job. A job that he's been in golf for whatever all his life, I believe. And he actually quit to pursue poker full time. And ironically enough, this is the first tournament since then, and it's funny. Maybe it's just the poker god saying maybe this is your calling, and he got a couple of 2-outers and ends up winning the tournament.
Yeah, he's a solid player. Deserves to do well.
He is. Yeah, he sucks a bit too much. Bit of a whinger, but he's definitely not unlucky.
Let's pay out Shane Baxter.
He's definitely not the unluckiest player. I think
it's a tall poppy syndrome. He's won the high rollers, taken down.
Yeah, he wins and win, but he's. Probably Chris Brown's unlucky player, but we won't go there. But he'll tell you. Anyway, move on.
Okay. So, what about what's coming up in the next little bit, poker-wise?
So I just got back from Brisbane. That was a massive tournament.
Yeah,
there.
the APL. Yeah, I saw you up there.
Over $5 million in prize money. So poker's absolutely booming in Australia.
Is it?
Around Australia. Excuse me. So I actually flew up Friday morning. I had my sister works for Qantas, so I said, look, you can get me a flight. Excuse me. It's hard to get to Brisbane from Adelaide. She got me a flight on a staff discount, $67 one way. So I thought I'll go up and end up playing 3 days and coming 19th in the mains, the 13k, 19 spots away from 400k. Got it in Queens against 10s, and he spiked a 10 on the turn, so that was very disappointing, but that's poker. Then I ended up coming back and playing the last tournament. It was a hyper freeze, and I ended up winning that, which was a bit of fun for 6k. Yeah, so I had a good 3 days, 18k.
Yeah. Now we got Champion of Champions coming up. Even though Amin is the leading poker player in South Australia, we're going to have 90 odd players in the Champion of Champions. And you still don't have a title here in South Australia.
No, I have not won or qualified for this Champion of Champions, even though I'm leading the Player of the Year. I guess that it's good, and what that does say is I suppose I'm consistent and run deep a lot. Just haven't been able to win one as yet, but I'm happy with my play. That's all you can do, and I'm simply running deep more times than not. So
and
it's been really good.
There's plenty of tournaments still to go.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
You still can do it.
I'm hoping still.
Yeah,
so we'll see.
And for those who are watching, like next year, there's a lot of talk about changing it. Like anyone who wins a tournament will still qualify, but we're talking about doing a top-up with players who lead the Player of the Year. So
I think it's a good idea. Maybe a top 5 or 10, because I don't know how many. It'd be interesting to see this year, say in the top 10, how many have not won a tournament but are in the top 10.
That's right.
Very interesting. I might be the only one if I don't get there, or there might be a number. It'd be interesting to see. It just shows the consistency of these players, but unfortunately they haven't been able to snag it. So I think that's a good idea, by rewarding at least the consistency, and then also for people that win tournaments.
I think there'll probably be like 90 players who qualify. So it makes sense, have 100, top it up with people who are leading Player of the Year.
I think so.
Okay. Anyway, this is about our concentration span for our viewers.
Fair enough.
7 minutes.
Yeah, I agree.
So, any poker tips you'd give to young up and comers?
What poker tips would I give? No, not really. I think just be patient and play your position and patience. There you go. 2 P's, position and patience is what I'd
Very good
give
advice.
us 2 tips. Yeah.
Well, you're hearing it from South Australia's, at the moment, top-ranked player. But
Hopefully I stay there.
Yeah, things change. Nicky Boy and a few others are hunting you down.
Very much so. Nicky Boy's 150 points behind, and he's big stack in the super high and the main event. My gut feel is I reckon he'll be leading the Player of the Year after this series, unless I do something special in the next couple of days.
Yeah, swings and roundabouts.
That's it. Still plenty of time to go.
Yeah.
No worries, John.
Amin Chehade.
Thanks, mate.
Great talking to you.
Likewise.
And we'll catch you later, guys.
See ya.